our eyes on Becker, Winter, White, Powell, Gaudish, and Henderson. We'll look for some first-time sub 4-minute miles tonight. And this field has the indoor IC4A record holder and multiple sub 4-minute milers. They just need to actually put it together and make sure they're focusing in those middle parts of the race. So some people to focus in on in this sub 4-minute mile, in this fifth section of the men's mile. We have IC4A indoor champion Robert Becker of Stony Brook, Nathan Henderson from Syracuse, Zane Powell and Angus White have been strong athletes who all look to add, as there are 5 different athletes that have all broken 4 at one time. And after taking some time, it looks like we have Jordan Mann, who's going to be doing the pacing duties for these early part of the mile. Mann, an Olympic trials qualifier in the steeplechase, and a competitor for Team USA, multi-time competitor for Team USA at the World Cross Country Championships in the mixed relay. Has a strong pedigree and will look to try and help some people to sub 4 tonight. Right behind Mann is Rankin of Iona, followed by Becker, the IC4A champion from Stony Brook. They come through 400 meters right about 60 seconds. So we'll look to see if they can push the pace a little bit. So that way we're looking for sub 2 at the 800 meters and more importantly, sub 230 at the 1,000 meters. One of Mann's greatest strengths as an athlete, having seen him work out and race over the years, is his metronome-like ability to actually hit the times. So the field just needs to trust that he will put them in a position to run sub 4. So lining up behind Mann, we have Rankin, Becker, and then that is Zane Powell in third. But there's a strong push from a Northeastern athlete moving up. And we cross 800 meters right at 2 flat. So we're on it. And everybody's in it right now. That's Benjamin Godish, the sub 4 miler from Northeastern, who's trying to make a push. And Zane Powell is trying to put his name in this race as well. Zane is taking control. And we're there, 2:30 at 600 meters. So it's now up to them. Can they do it? It's well within their ability. And Jordan Mann makes a surge to try and keep it going. And it's Powell, then Godish, then Becker. And we're starting to see a little bit of a bunching. Jordan's got to get them to about 3 minutes. He's in a bad spot. There he goes. He gets waved off by Godish. And they're through in 3:01. And now this is going to be exciting. It looks like we have a good race over the last 400 meters between Powell and Godish. Godish told Mann to get off. He was ready to go. And he was tired of waiting. You saw the hand move. And he's going to have to really push over these last 300 meters to break 4. But we have a good shot at it. This is Godish, and then Powell, and then moving in is Carl Winter. He's moving into screen and closing that gap. It's going to take a lot of the last 200 meters, but they can do it. Winter's making a huge push. We're under 100 meters to go now. Do we have a knot? And Godish has found another gear. Look at him go. Here he comes. We're going to see another sub 4 mile. 3:59. 3:59.18. He just misses Liam Back's meet record, but look at that. With a sub 4 minute mile, which some have said is not a statistic worth keeping anymore because of the development of the super shoes. I beg to differ, because when you do it, you get a reaction like that. Who cares if the super shoes help you do it? There's something about breaking that barrier that just gets athletes, gets fans, gets teammates going, as they're all circling around Godish. Now, Winter took second in 4 flat .63, just missing it. Becker from Stony Brook was third in 4:01. Powell holds on for fourth in 4:02.08. Rankin of Iona finishes fifth in 4:02.60. Henderson of Syracuse, 4:03.79. And then Rubbish of Rhode Island is 4:05.27 to round out the top 8. An exciting mile. They were right on 4 minutes the entire time. Jordan Mann took them through 62 minutes, 3 flat, and it was up to them to do it. Would have loved to have seen more people break it, but over 9 editions of the meet, we've only had about 4 athletes ever break 4 here. So whether it's 1 or 10 to see another break 4, it's a good night on the Ray Tracy track. Now we are about 5 minutes away from the start of the women's 3,000 meters. They're getting their final instructions on the far side of the track. We'll step away for the next couple of minutes before jumping back in to do some final start lists. Stay tuned. We have some exciting races coming up for the 2023 Friars Invitational.